Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler. It is September 26, 2018. Thank you for joining me for another climate change and clean energy video blog. Now for this segment, I am going to provide you with a few updates, one on Hurricane Florence and also one regarding an extreme rainfall event that occurred last night in Mississippi. First, for the news regarding Florence, according to researchers at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, Hurricane Florence was the nation's second rainiest storm on record, behind only Harvey, which occurred just last year. According to a NOAA meteorologist quoted in an Associated Press news report, meteorologist Ken Kunkel noted that only last year's Hurricane Harvey rained more over a 14,000 square mile area during a 4-day period. So Florence enters the record books as the nation's second wettest storm on record, with the most rain produced ever for regions of both North Carolina and South Carolina, with impacts presently ongoing. It is worth pointing out that the present period of high atmospheric moisture loading and extreme rainfall over sections of the Central and Eastern U.S. continued through the past 24 hours as higher than normal moisture loading cycled in from much warmer than normal sea surface temperatures off the U.S. East Coast and in the Gulf of Mexico, with sea surface temperatures ranging between 1 and nearly 2 degrees Celsius above normal across parts of the Gulf of Mexico, and between 1 and 1.5 and up to 4.5 degrees Celsius above normal off the U.S. East Coast, with large regions of the North Atlantic showing much warmer than normal sea surface temperatures for this time of year, feeding into high atmospheric moisture levels by increasing rates of evaporation over these ocean zones, with this evaporated water being circulated in by air currents over parts of the eastern U.S. and Gulf states regions. Looking at recorded precipitation over the past 2 weeks, we can see the extreme moisture from Florence over parts of North and South Carolina, as well as very heavy rainfall along a band stretching from Texas into Oklahoma and running up through parts of the Mississippi River states and the Ohio Valley states on up into Northeast, as well as over parts of Michigan and Minnesota and the western Great Lakes region. It's worth noting that large sections of the U.S. West continue to receive very little to nothing in the way of precipitation, contributing to ongoing drought conditions there. And according to reports from the Albany Daily Journal, an extremely severe one-day rainfall event occurred over sections of the Tupelo, Mississippi region, with overnight rainfall amounts over the course of 6 hours ranging from 6 to 11 inches, or nearly 1 to nearly 2 inch per hour rainfall rates, with the highest rainfall density occurring in Blue Springs at an estimated 11 inches. This was from just a set of thunderstorms that trained through the region and produced very heavy rainfall amounts typically associated with tropical cyclones or extreme weather systems, in this case only being produced by severe thunderstorms with rainfall amounts comparable to those we've seen in other extreme rainfall events across parts of the United States recently, such as Ellicott City, for example. These heavy rainfall totals were noted in National Weather Service from Memphis, and as you can see, some very heavy rainfall over this region. I'd like to point out that these extreme rainfall events are amplified by factors related to human-caused climate change, such as warmer than normal ocean temperatures and overall higher than normal atmospheric water vapor loading. And the heavy rainfall event in the region of Tupelo last night does fit into the pattern of increasing extreme rainfall events that we have seen across portions of the globe and that are linked to human-caused climate change and related fossil fuel burning. So an update on Florence, which is now going into the record books as the second rainiest storm on record for the United States, and another report of a very extreme rainfall event unrelated to any major weather system, but yet another instance of extreme rainfall in a warmer than normal climate system. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be chatting with you soon.